Dr. Adamu, I want your review of what happened yesterday. Like, for instance, in some parts of the country, I mean, there was violence. The roads were, blocked. Shops were looted, public property destroyed. I mean, so many other things. These kind of, protests, could jeopardize, security, of the state, and it's not advisable. So, how do we handle this issue?
Thank you. When we looked at the events of yesterday, we synthesized our three major issues. Number one is our image in the Committee of Nations. We're a democratic country. We have a president who is the bastion of democracy. He is reaping more or less what he has sown. Over the last years, he has demonstrated himself to be a champion of democracy. And events that happened before the protest and that happened yesterday and that would happen probably today and going forward would, to a large extent, determine whether that rule, that image that he has been able to attain would remain. So that's number one. Number two is the economy, the impact on the economy. Let's start with communication. It's been severely affected. Something as simple as bank transactions. The banks were mostly closed. Let me even start from that. And you can, by the time you start to collate the impact of the disruption that the protest has had on our economy, the granular economy up until the bigger organized sector, it's huge. I don't think anyone has been able to put it now, but with time...
Well, some people are saying it could cost us between 400 to 500 million.
Those are estimates.
Yes.
And usually those estimates are based on the organized sector. Those granular components. Yesterday we saw a woman in Kaduna, rioter, I don't want to call them protesters, entered her house and destroyed her property, picked her personal items. How do you capture that? How do you put it into this estimate that I've been? So that's number two.